We start tonight with a WECT Investigates report. New Hanover County Democrats pushing one of their nominees for school board to drop out of the race. The party announcing they are not supporting Wendy Dale, who received the second most votes in the March primary. WECT's Connor Smith has this story for us tonight. Connor, you've learned this is because of questions surrounding Dale's criminal history.
Yeah, that's right, Fran. Court records show Dale has been convicted of 4 misdemeanors with multiple stints behind bars. None of that has been disclosed publicly, and I'm told that's fueled friction inside the Democratic Party. Now, Dale declined our request for an on-camera interview, but in an email, she admits she did not fully disclose her checkered past to party leadership before the March primary. That includes convictions for disorderly conduct, communicating threats, stalking, and criminal contempt, all of those over a decade old. Court records have also revealed a probation violation and a bankruptcy filing. I'm told after learning about all this, multiple party officials, including Chair Jill Hopman and current school board member Tim Merrick, have called on Dale to drop out of the race. Despite that, she says she's staying in the race and does not need to apologize to voters. Here's part of an email she sent me today, quote, "I have every intention of continuing to campaign with or without the party's support, keeping the focus on my platform of supporting public education in New Hanover County through financial advocacy, fair and inclusive policies, and safe and supportive public schools," end quote. I also reached out to the 3 candidates that the party is endorsing. They didn't want to say much, but Jerry Jones and Margie Gewartzman say they do support the party's decision. And Brittany LaRue says she was not familiar with Dale's background before this, but says she is not concerned how this will impact how well Democrats do in November. Fran.
So, Connor, the Democratic Party is aware you have talked with Dale. What was their reaction to what she said?
Yeah, I did reach out to Jill Hopman, the party chair, and in a statement she says that transparency is a requirement to run for public office and says the party stands by its decision not to endorse Dale and looks forward to helping the other 3 candidates who they did endorse.
All right, Connor, thanks so much for that report.